Hey y'all, it's your girl Destiny, and I am back with another video, and today we're getting into another deep topic. We're going to be talking about self-love, and I'm going to let y'all know right now, you read the title right. In my opinion, you have been lied to, and after you hear my argument, I want to know in the comments, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that we've been lied to about self-love? Or do you see it another way? No matter how you see it, I want to know what you think. Okay, so the truth about self-love is we do not need to learn how to love ourselves. We need to unlearn the things that we've learned that makes us not love ourselves. And I say this because humans by nature are selfish. We were not born, being people pleasers. We were not born thinking about how other people feel. We were not born not putting ourselves first. Like, think about babies. Babies gonna tell the truth. They don't care how it makes you feel. Babies want what they want when they want it, or they're gonna cry. Babies are not, y'all not finna leave no baby in no uncomfortable situation, or you're gonna hear their mouth about it. Babies are not gonna put themselves in any uncomfortable situation, or you're gonna hear their mouth about it. We were not born into this world trying to please other people and trying to make other people happy. Humans are selfish by nature. Granted, selfishness may not be a positive thing, but some degree of selfishness indicates a high level of self-love because you care about how you feel. You care about if you're comfortable or not. You care about what life has to offer you. You care about what you get. Majority of us have been taught not to love ourselves. And yes, you heard me right. We have been taught not to love ourselves. We were taught not to love ourselves through our experiences, through societal norms, and through the way that we were raised. This was something that I realized on my own when I was trying to get out of my people-pleasing tendencies. And I'm like, dang, I was not always like this. Like, there was a point in time where I was so happy, but because I was putting myself first. So like, at what point in my life did I start putting other people before me and started making myself uncomfortable and started making myself, feel away? When I was younger, I was praised for my accomplishments, getting straight A's in school, being good in school. That's what I was getting praised for. That's where I felt like my love came from. And when I didn't do those things, I felt like it was the end of the world because I didn't want to miss out on that love. So I just pushed myself to do these things to receive that love. Even if it wasn't, and I'm not going to say, being good in school and getting straight A's is not a good thing, but I also wouldn't necessarily say that, like, as a child, that was my main concern. At the end of the day, I was just pushing myself really hard to make other people happy, no matter how I felt about it, just so I can receive that love in return. So now my self-perceived value was based on what I could produce and not based on who I truly am. Therefore, how could I really value myself? How could I really love myself if my values were rooted in something outside of myself? And I really think that women have it a little bit worse because we have, that good girl syndrome, or, we have an idea of what it means to be a good woman. And we all want to be a good mom, a good sister, a good wife, a good friend. And learning how to be a good woman is something that we aspire to. And it's so crazy because if we really think about it, when we think about the societal norm and the idea that they put out there of what a good woman is, it's really just a woman that puts everybody before herself. And because that's what was put in the TVs, that's what I was seeing from my elders, I picked up on that very young, and that became something that I was aspiring to, becoming a good woman and, putting others before myself. So I started putting others before myself. My perception is that the true way to finding self-love is to unlearn all of these things that have taught us not to love ourselves, that have taught us to put others before ourselves, that have taught us it's okay to be in an uncomfortable situation if it makes somebody else comfortable. We need to realize all of the flaws in what we made normal. I really need y'all to read All About Love by Bell Hooks. Oh my gosh, because I feel like that was also a book that kind of made me realize what love is and what love isn't. And I started that book maybe over a year ago, and I still haven't finished it to this day. Why? Because the first couple of pages had me in tears. That book was breaking me down. It was eating me up and breaking me down. Eating me up and spitting me out. The book just really makes you realize what love is, what love isn't, and that some of us have never experienced real love, not from our parents, and definitely not even from ourselves. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna finish that, and I'm gonna come back to y'all with a full little review because it is so powerful, and I think that every woman should read it. Every person should read it. Nonetheless, I hope that you take this information and you act on it if you agree with it, because like I said, I want to know, do you guys think that we need to learn to love ourselves, or that we need to unlearn not loving ourselves. I mean, granted, I guess you can kind of call it the same thing, but I feel like the idea that we need to learn how to love ourselves kind of takes the accountability and the responsibility out of the fact that we've already been taught not to love ourselves. And so we kind of got to start from the truth, which is that we've been taught not to love ourselves. But yes, like I said, nonetheless, I hope you take this information and you act on it. I hope you start to put yourself first. I hope you start to love yourself more than anybody in this world can even fathom. And y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me. And it's free. It don't cost nothing to subscribe. Give y'all girl a subscribe. And if y'all don't want to miss the review that I do on All About Love by Bell Hooks, turn on the post notifications. I'm hoping to do that soon. But like I said, it was eating me up and I couldn't even finish it. So we're going to see how far I can get into the book, how quickly I can finish the book without breaking down. All right, y'all, that's all I got for y'all today. I hope that y'all enjoyed the video and that y'all, let me know what y'all thoughts are about this idea. And I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.